can watch anything with my dad. Like, it's like watching a movie with a buddy. I wouldn't be like, ooh, this is like too much nudity, or this is like too sexy or too weird, or too scary. And I watched it with him, so we both did. Yeah, it was at Telluride Film Festival, and he was there with Sentimental Value, and I was just really excited for him to watch the movie. He obviously knows that I had such a great time shooting it and that I was so passionate about it, so he came into the screening knowing that that was the energy that I came in with. He loved it, and it was incredible to watch him watch the film, not because it's graphic, it was just because it's something I worked on that's very dear to me, and for him to kind of watch it and embrace it the way he did. He's brutally honest, and if he wouldn't have liked it, he would have told me, and he loved it, and that was really, meant a lot to me.
My parents have yet to watch it, but I cannot wait for them to see it. I can watch anything with them, so I'm excited for them to see it all. I'm excited to see their reaction to it as well.
It'll be a nice, beautiful combination, amalgamation in the room of that, and then the gay bikers will obviously, from the film, will obviously be at the screening. So it's like, it's gonna be a fun night, and an interesting after party.
Yeah, can't wait.
There is a lot of leather in the film, lots of different types of leather. I'm interested in how different types and textures of leather help you access different things emotionally as your characters.
I mean, certainly when he wears the full onesie leather, when you get the reveal moment, I might say, it makes you walk in a completely different way. You sort of feel different. You feel sort of like you're a superhero almost. Certainly in terms of that story beat for Colin, that was a very important moment of like feeling powerful, I guess, alongside this man. And then again, like later on, he has a jacket, which again is independent, and there's something about leather that gives, I don't want to say masculinity, that feels wrong, but there's a strength to it, you know, that I think is something that Colin really enjoyed wearing, especially when you see what he starts wearing in the movie. It's a real journey.
Well, I enjoyed the functionality of it, the fact that it's like, it's not cosplaying, it's not like Ray's throwing on a sexy leather jacket to look hot. It's proper like racing gear. And that, I thought that was really cool, and everything serves a purpose. And then you can play around with the kinky aspect of that and make that kinky. When Ray's at home, it's like very relaxed. It's like the underlayer. He doesn't dress up for Colin, but there's also something quite dominant and quite sexy about that. Ray knows that Colin still wants him. And wherever, like a sweaty underlayer, and Colin's just like, yum, 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 yum. Another version of this film would have been the Scorpio Rising aesthetic. The Scorpio Rising is awesome. Different from Pillion. It's kind of like the more not traditional, but like the Tom of Finland version of the kinky leather, like the gay biker look with more like tight denim jeans and like the sexy Marlon Brando leather jacket, that vibe. The biker aesthetic in Pillion is much more contemporary. More like the kind of like the inserts, the close-ups of details. Just a hand on a leg, or someone like working on the bike, or like that we played around with, like when Ray's out cleaning his bike, like doing something that's kind of mundane, but you can watch it in different ways, which I thought was quite interesting. Like the first time Colin watches it, it's like really sensual and sexy. In
terms of shots, like zips and things, close-up zips, and
you
can see odes to Scorpio Rising in there, but it's aesthetically a very different movie, I think, in lots of ways, but nice, there's little tropes of that sort of peppered throughout, which is great.
So much of Ray and Colin's relationship is about, you know, what they withhold and the mysteries and what they don't know about each other and the boundaries. Is it more helpful for you to have a kind of distance as actors going into it?
We didn't talk about it prior to turning up on set. We had the wrestling rehearsal, that was the first thing we did, I think, when we met. But we didn't talk much about the characters or about what we were thinking their backstories were or where they came from. We just sort of wanted to see what happened, I guess, on set. It was just a very sort of honest approach to turning up and with this amazing material, what Harry wrote, and just seeing what happened, really, what surprised us. And I think for me playing Colin, so much of it is sort of second guessing where Ray is at, that actually not knowing what Alex was thinking or, you know, was really useful.
I loved not spending time together prior to the shoot. It was fantastic. Like Harry said, we met, and that was 48 hours before we started shooting the wrestling scene, so we had no time together at all. I was incredibly excited to work with Harry. It's a journey of discovery for Colin, of trying to figure out what Ray wants, and it's enigmatic and kind of a mystery, so there's really nothing to talk about. I felt like, let's not waste this exploration over a Zoom call a month before shooting. Let's do that when the camera's rolling, when we're on set instead. Let's try to figure out what this is. So we came into it that way. And then we both separately had conversations with Harry Lighton, our director, obviously, about the characters or the looks of the clothes, all that kind of stuff. But in terms of the dynamic between Ray and Colin, was something we all felt like, let's not try to squeeze in rehearsals or long conversations about the backstory or like this relationship, what it means, or over intellectualize it. Let's just jump in.